Hey, what's up, y'all? Devontae back in the house. Clipse, Let God Sort 'Em Out album review. The long-awaited fourth album from the Clipse has been a while. The last album was 2009. I think it was Till the Casket Drops. And ever since then, we didn't get no Clipse material because Malice stopped rapping for a minute, or at least he went by No Malice and did more Christian rap. And Pusha T went to do his solo thing. Had a great solo career for like up until now. You know what I'm saying? Like he dropped some dope albums. Of course, Daytona was the one that stood out the most. That I think that's a modern classic to me. Story for another day. But yeah, Daytona was fire. So yeah, Pusha T has been making a name for himself as a solo artist. But even before that, with the Clipse, he was already like regarded as a dope MC. And same goes for Malice. Even though Malice is underrated, but that's the thing with groups, or duos. Like one is gonna stand out, and the other one is sometimes getting like it's being overlooked. Same like with Outkast with Big Boy. Like Big Boy always gets overlooked for Andre, and same with Mobb Deep. We never speak about Havoc's rapping. We're always speaking about his beats, but his rapping is good as well. But yeah, Clipse, there was definitely some anticipation for this album. The press run that they have been doing for this album is definitely it's looking like a classic type of press run where art like back in the day type of press run where the artists that just go everywhere and just promote the album, and that's what they've been doing. They're promoting this album hard, and I already said that I was listening to the Clipse album this morning when I was doing my video about No Need By the Way to Arsenal, right? And I've been listening to this album nonstop the whole day. Dope album. Fire album. Fire album. Man, it's I'm not disappointed. Well, where should we start, man? Where should we start? No, well, before I get into the track list and all that stuff and go song for song, I must say Pharrell, I underestimated Pharrell because for a while he has not been really like making great beats. He's been making great music, for the songs that I've liked, right? Him as a solo artist, right, and him producing solo without Chad, without the Neptunes, of course, because they have a little issue going on, unfortunately. So there was some. I was skeptical, right, on my part at least. Like I think a lot of people would agree with me that they were like skeptic about Pharrell's production, right? But I feel like the Clipse definitely brought the best out of Pharrell, and I feel like Pharrell probably also read the comments and all this stuff, and the people saying, "Oh yeah, like why would he do the whole album by himself?" He delivered, so I gotta give hats off to Pharrell, who like who was already wearing like crazy hats anyway. But what I'm trying to say is, gotta give props where props is due, man. Pharrell delivered on the production. The beats were dope. That shows that he don't need chat, and he can tap into like that. Making great beats again. Yeah, not disappointed, man. So, starting with the first song, "The Birds Don't Sing" with John Legend. I don't really give a fuck about John Legend, to be honest. I'm sorry. Like the hook was okay, but I just don't care for John Legend, man. I don't like him. I like some songs, but I don't like his voice, man. This guy he's a fucking cruise ship singer. He's a fucking cruise ship singer, man. He should sing on cruise ships, man. That's what he needs to do, man. John Legend. Nah. But the Birds Don't Sing, an emotional way to start an album, because this was a song about their mom that just passed away, right? And yeah, it was a dope song. Dope song. I love it. It's emotional. It's deep, and Malice was spin, Pusha was spin. Yeah, man. I would give this song. If I have to give it a rating, I'll give it 4.5 mics though, maybe 5 mics, but it's because of John Legend. I'm gonna give it 4.5 mics. Next song, Chains and Whips with Kendrick Lamar. Well, interesting thing about this song, right? It got leaked, I think a few weeks ago, right? When they showed the clip of them playing it somewhere, right? Previewing the song, right? And previewing Kendrick's verse. So it kind of takes off the anticipation or the surprise element off of Kendrick's verse. But nevertheless, it's still an incredible verse. Kendrick Lamar can't do no wrong in my eyes, you know, especially when it comes to features, you know. I feel like he never disappoints on features, you know. And another thing that I've also got to learn about this album, Kendrick was also supposed to be on So Be It, right? But they couldn't get that figured out in time. Of course, Kendrick is a busy man. They're busy. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, I hope they make a remix, and I hope Kendrick finds a booth somewhere during his tour to at least record a verse for the remix if they make one. But I would love to have Kendrick on that beat as well, man. Like that beat is solid. But we'll get to that song later. Um, yeah, this beat, dope, dope beat. It kind of reminds me of No Church in the Wild. Remember that song like from Jay-Z and Kanye? No Church in the Wild. It kind of sounds similar. But yeah, you could if you thought if you didn't know that Pharrell was producing this album and this song, you would think it was Kanye because it kind of sounded like a Kanye beat. But of course, Kanye is the understudy of Pharrell. Of course, he wasn't like he definitely like patterned some of his style to, like towards like Neptunes and Pharrell. But yeah, Pusha had some shots for Jim Jones, of course. That's Scrub and Malice spitting again. And then Kendrick Lamar, his verse was incredible. Like the Gen rhyme scheme, fire, just talking this shit again. Like he said, like, let's be clear, hip hop died again. Half of my profits may go to Rakim. That was, you know, great salute to the OG Rakim, the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? The God MC. You know, that's hip hop right there, you know what I'm saying? Man, that verse, like he was just like going off. He talking about move niggas up out of here. This shit get gentrified. Heavy jeans like Genevieve's. I'll drop your Pentagon. To show up at your gender reveal and tell him, give me my, yeah, that's Kendrick going off, man. And everybody saying, like, we already know what you are. Stop being biased. Stop being dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Give Kendrick props for a fine first. Then POV. Oh wait, I'm trying to see the list, but it's never mind. POV with Tyler the Creator, man. I'm not a fan of Tyler the Creator. I respect him. I like some songs here and there, but I just not really getting into Tyler the Creator. But this verse, he just like on this like this verse was incredible, bro. Tyler the Creator was spinning. Tyler the Creator was spinning. He was talking about put my nigga Push moving white like mosh pits and all that stuff. Yeah, he was going. He also some shots for Kanye. Tyler the Creator spin, man, and I know Tyler can get into that bag because that like he has some songs in his like of course older albums where he can't do that type of stuff, man. But Tyler the Creator, man, that was a dope verse. POV, that beat fire. Pusha spin, of course, again, Malice spin. Like they spin. I could just like they spin though. But yeah, I'm give this Chains and Whips, I'm gonna give 4.5. And this song I might also give 4.5. I'm gonna give 4.5, right? Then So Be It, next track 4. Malice, probably one of his best verses of the album. So Be It. What I found out is that they had So Be It 2 first on this album, and then they switched that for the original So Be It that of course dropped. 5 mics. I'm gonna give that song 5 mics. Another song that I'm gonna give 5 mics is Ace Trumpets. I'm gonna give Ace Trumpets 4.5. 4.5 mics. A lot of people make fun of this song because Pusha said yellow diamonds look like pee and all this stuff, but it's like I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. You know, like you're gonna have some lines here and there that are like okay, you know, but It's not bad. I thought Malice's verse was better than Push's verse. Like Malice, like, that's what I mean. We need to stop sleeping on Malice, bro. Stop sleeping on Malice. Also, go back to the older Clipse albums, man. Malice is spitting, bro. Malice is dope. You know, Push, of course, Push is dope too, but Malice, man. That's probably one of my favorite Malice verses of this album as well. That one and So Be It, and we're gonna also like see some others. All things considered, I didn't really care for this song, but it's not bad. I'm gonna give it 3.5. It's a good song, but I just really care for it. The next song, this track number 7, right? So we number 7 now. MTBTTF, Mike Tyson blow to the face. When that song dropped, like the way it starts with Pusha just going a cappella first. Wait, I hope I see the lyrics right. The way he just starts off like no confessions, questions, we contestants, fireworks, send a message, iridescent, slow him down like Robitussin. If you rushing, like the way they starting in the beat drop, that beat, oh my fucking god, that's one of my favorite tracks, if not my favorite track of the album. That beat was fucking dope, bro. And the way Pusha was rapping, the way Malice was rapping, it sounded like old school type Clipse. No, like, oh my fucking god, this track was fire. The way I was sitting in the bus on my way to work, and then when this track, I was like, you know that meme, that face, like, nasty, bro. Love this song. This song is 5 mics. This is a 5 mic song, man. Oh my god, man. And Malice, all you keyboard killers in your feelings. Matt, you ain't Trenton. Like, oh man. Incredible. This song is incredible, man. And that's all I have to say. Then the next song, EBI TDA. I can't see the lyrics for that one, unfortunately, man. But EBI TDA, that beat dope. That also reminded me of a little Hell Half No Fury, like the second Clipse album type beat. Little up tempo, Neptune-ish beat, but it was dope. It was dope. I like the song. I'm gonna give it 4 mics. Fico, now that's another 5 mic song with Stove God on the hook. If y'all not familiar with Stove God, go check him out. I'm not really a fan of Stove God. I don't really care for Stove God, but he's not bad. No, he's not a whack rapper. I just don't really care for Stove God because he does some funny stuff with his voice. Sometimes I don't like that, but he's not bad. He's not a bad rapper. Not even close to it. But yeah, this song was dope. I love the way that they rap on the song, their flow. But Malice, this might probably be his best verse off the album. Might be. Oh man, the stuff he was saying like Miami niggas like Big Perm cause they numbers was phased on. Cubans show me nothing but love. When it comes down to it, every string of bell just need an Avon. Who won't sweep under the rug? Like Jesus, bro. He was. This is what I mean, man. Stop sleeping on Malice. I might call this video Stop Sleeping on Malice. And then also a little Mobb Deep reference like survival of the fittest. You'll either get acquitted or FaceTime. I done had an infamous run. My story gonna hit the first 48. Then it's on Dateline, cause this really shit I done. Yeah, man, like Mobb Deep reference, of course. What I'm trying to say is because it was like on Twitter, there was like a little thing going on about Clipse versus Mobb Deep. Well, Mobb Deep to me is better than Clipse, but like Clipse is not, they're no slouches. Let's get it straight though. Mobb Deep definitely got the better albums, maybe even better rappers, maybe, but that's a story for another day. Maybe I'll make a video about that, maybe not, but save that for another time though. But we got to give both groups their props, and I think Clipse also know that Mobb Deep is better, but that's a story for another day, man. But man, Malice, 5 mic song. Inglorious Bastards, I might give that one 4.5. That was dope. That Ab Live on it. Ab Live is from the Re-Up gang, of course, as they click. He always like featured on a lot of Clipse songs. Ab Liver, he's dope. He's actually dope. I like Ab Liver. So yeah, Inglorious Bastards are 4.5 mics. So Far Ahead, I'm gonna give that 3.5 mics to four, like 3.5 mics to four. I don't really care for the song, but the rapping is good, but the beat so yeah. Then track number 12, Let God Sort 'Em Out, Chandeliers feature Nas. Oh, this beat, one of the best beats on this album, especially the first part. And then the second part featured Nas. Malice and Clipse go Malice and Pusha T go back and forth old school style, and then they switch the beat, and then Nas comes in, man. Nas, the golden child, bro. That's why I call him Media Mall the golden child, because Nas, fucking hell, bro. Nas is 52 years old. He's just aging gracefully. He's just aging gracefully. Like, I don't even talk about his appearance. I'm also talking about the way he raps, bro. His material, man. The stuff that he been dropping with Hit Boy. Aging gracefully. And the stuff he been doing for hip hop, bro. Like he's saying on this song, let me see if the lyrics are, no, unfortunately not. Fuck Genius, man. But Nas was, like, we talking about Kendrick Lamar's verse, and like, I feel like every rapping feature, right? Like Ab Liva, Kendrick, Tyler, Nas, they did not disappoint. They did not disappoint at all, man. And Nas spitting again. Like, he just had a verse on Slick Rick's album, like Slick Rick's album, Documents, a song. That verse was elite. But I don't expect anything less from Nas, of course. Like, we're talking about Nas here. Nas Escobar, man. The fucking golden child, God's son, bro. Like, Nas, man. Oh, my Lord. I just hope that Nas drops an album soon. There's been talks about him doing the DJ Premier album. I hope it drops, because I just feel like Nas, right now, he has not disappointed for a very long time. 5 mic song, the beat fire, Clipse rapping, of course, and yeah, Nas just being Nas. And then the last album, the album closer, By the Grace of God. I might give this. I'm gonna give this a 5 mic song. It was a very, very, very good closer, man. Especially Malice, he sets it off with a verse. Yeah, Malice, man. Like, I want to do this. Like, I'm trying to put them against each other because they're brothers, of course, they're twins. But Malice has been he's back to being Malice again, not no Malice, and he's just like showing people he ain't lost no step. He ain't lost a step. For real, Malice right now. He's looking like he's looking like Ronaldinho. When you see Ronaldinho play still, like, he ain't lost a step. Of course, he's not as fast and all this stuff as he used to be. But Ronaldinho still, he still can take the ball from him. Like, it's the same with Malice, man. Malice, man, this guy. Oh, some of the verses he been spitting is incredible. Incredible. And so far, this might be, even though there haven't been a lot of albums that have caught my attention, this is looking like it's going to be the album of the year. We'll see. We'll see how it what more albums we're going to get. If we're going to get Nas, or if we're going to get some Ransom. No, I just hope we're going to get some more dope albums so I can have a top 10 that I can do for the end of the year, like last year as well. Last year was more loaded with albums, but this year is not really. But man, this album, I tweeted this morning that I gave it a 4 mics, and I might stick to that. I might stick to like 4 mics, between 4 mics and 4.5 mics. I'm gonna give it. It's and if we have to like give it like a rating, a number, I will give it a 9, solid 9, man. This is a great album. And if I look at the discography, right, I feel like this might be their second best album. And some people will say, over Lord Willin'? Yes. Like, Lord Willin' is of course a dope album. It got grinding on it and stuff, but I feel like the album in terms of like production and all that stuff, and I also feel like lyricism, Hell Hath No Fury is better, and this album is also better. Like the production way better, more cinematic. Same with Hell Hath No Fury. Till the Casket drops, gonna be the fourth best album. So Lord Winter is third, this is second, and Hell Hath No Fury first, of course, man. I was just listening to it as well. Hell Hath No Fury. Like Keys open doors, that beat. Yeah, man. Clipse, what a great comeback album. Or, I mean, if you want to call it a comeback, I consider more like a reunion. Um, shout out to Madison Pusher for giving us some fire hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that bullshit in 2025. And Pharrell, salute to you for showing that you don't need chat, for showing you can actually like make great beats still, that you're not washed, you know, and that you also can like great age gracefully. We already know you're aging gracefully because you still like the same nigga in 2002, right? But you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm trying to say, man. Like you delivered in terms of the productions, and I feel like everybody that questioned you owes you an apology. With that being said, subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. PJ's POV, link in the description for anybody interested in podcasts about some real life talk. New episode dropped yesterday, and I recommend this album to anybody that wants to hear some lyricism, some dope hip hop stuff, man. Yeah, you won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed, man. Like, go check it out, man. Go support the real. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, out.